Breaking news, and Brighton have set an asking price of £104 million for clubs wanting to pursue a deal for Carlos Baleba. So, firstly, Brighton did not want to sell Carlos Baleba this summer. Their ideal intention was to sell him for next summer, but Manchester United have stepped up their interest for Carlos Baleba. So, around 6 to 7 hours ago, we got a news from Julian Lawrence that Brighton have set an asking price of £104 million for clubs wanting to pursue a deal for Carlos Baleba this summer. Right now, Carlos Baleba is on a weekly wage of £12,000 a week. There are youth players and maybe championship players who get more than that. So Brighton are working on a new deal for Carlos Baleba so that he stays this summer and is not taken away by Manchester United, who might very well offer him 10 times his current wage right now, and that still wouldn't be enough. So we've also been told that Carlos Baleba has given the green light to Manchester United for a transfer to Old Trafford this summer, and this news just came 5 hours ago. So we now know that behind the scenes, United have stepped up their interest for Carlos Baleba. They've spoken to his representatives and his camp, and they've gotten the yes, they've gotten the green light. But Carlos Baleba is not pushing for this move right now. And this is basically giving respect to Brighton because they've harbored him and developed him for the past year. But he wants United and United want him. And the big thing is that United cannot pay his £100 million asking fee this summer because we don't have the money, especially after the Sesko deal, where we had to do some compromises where Sesko's agency had to take pay cuts and Sesko couldn't get his ideal wage, and he had to take a pay cut, like a visual wish list pay cut. And also Leipzig and United have now going to be playing a friendly game where Leipzig can earn around £2 million. So yeah, United don't really have that cash, and we want Baleba, and Baleba is Amarim's dream midfield signing. So yeah, we'll have to see how United go through with this. They will of course raise money from the Garnacho sales, but yeah, Garnacho and Anthony will be the ones who will raise the most important money for Carlos Baleba. So we will have to see, because right now Garnacho is linked to Chelsea, and as of now they have opened talks with Man United. Man United want ideally £50 million, but Garnacho and Garnacho is basically standing out for Chelsea and only Chelsea, which means his price will be lower now, and Chelsea only want to pay around £30 to £40 million, which is criminal for Garnacho since, they got £50 million for Madueke, who is a little bit, lesser talented or lesser the player that Alejandro Garnacho is. So Manchester United should now look to raise the funds as quick as possible within the next week or two, because it's already the 8th of August and the Premier League is going to start in 2 weeks. And they need Carlos Baleba. They need Carlos Baleba. And this is not an understatement, because Carlos Baleba is very well the solution to Manchester United's midfield for more than a decade. He's a generational talent, and any money for him would be justified. Even 120 million would be justified. But United just can't pay that right now. United would look to do a deal at around £80 million with maybe a few add-ons. But yeah, this is what is there as of now. United should look to finish this deal as soon as possible, or try to get Brighton's asking price down a little bit, because as reported by Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein, this is going to be a very, very difficult deal, as Brighton do not intend to sell him and will only sell him if their full asking price has been met.